And germs, welcome to Dilettante Bal. I'm Johnny.
I'm Spencer.
Here on Dilettante Bal, we go on Wikipedia.
We learn about the states.
And we talk about them.
Yeah, we do.
First, I'm going to tell you a little story.
Oh, great.
So I put the word out on Twitter fairly recently
Okay.
that I'm looking for like men's yoga pants. and I looked far and wide and I realized
Yoga pants.
that's Broga pants.
Oh, yes.
I realized that's not actually what I should have been looking for. And
I agree.
And I should have been looking for like leggings or workout athletic tights.
Sure.
And I found them.
Like for dancers.
And they're so fucking awesome.
You have them.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I get it. I get.
What do you mean you get it? Oh, for girls yoga pants?
Yes. Oh my gosh. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
They like keep me warm. Because it gets a little chilly riding my bike to work sometimes.
Oh,
Keep me warm, and they're not like. And I took a yoga class wearing them, and they're not all baggy and shitty, and I can actually like see what I look like.
Sure.
Looking in the mirror, I can see what the fuck my body's doing.
Sure, that makes sense.
And when I'm like on my back and stuff, my shorts aren't falling up, exposing my legs.
Sure.
Oh my god, and they're just so comfortable. I
Where'd you order them from? Is it like a special website?
just Amazon.
Sure.
They're Asics.
Sure. The same people who make your computer.
Yeah. they're fantastic.
What are they called for the listeners who want to order them?
Like men's athletic tights.
Sure.
Yeah, because I was also looking at like bike shorts,
Right.
but they have padded butts, which makes
see.
sense. But I'm not only going to be using them for biking.
Right.
And I'm not doing crazy like centuries on my bike or whatever.
Sure.
I'm
I'm glad you found the pants that I hope you start wearing them all the time.
I mean,
Drinking, lattes and.
So after we took that yoga class, we went just like shopping.
Sure.
So we went up to Evanston, and I was wearing the yoga pants and
Your
like
vest.
a big hoodie, not a big hoodie, but a hoodie.
Yeah.
And we stopped at Starbucks, and I had like a fucking salted caramel mocha. I had my yoga mat in a bag on my back sticking out, and I was like,
I'm just gonna move to LA now.
I get it. And I was wearing Toms,
God
which is like
damn you, dude.
just a step below Uggs.
Oh my god.
It was like this.
That's amazing.
This is me now.
I'm gonna have to wear 2 pairs of jeans for the both of
It
us.
felt so good. Raw denim.
Wear some raw denim.
So I
And
suggest
tank tops.
I suggest everyone try. I will never wear tank tops.
No, me either.
I'll wear sleeveless shirts as a bit because it's fucking funny.
It's pretty funny.
Like that police shirt that I have. The Police.
Oh, yeah,
the
right,
band.
What's funny though is like it's a good look on you though, like that and like your bandana. Like
Oh,
around
for
your head.
sure. And like cutoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good look.
Yeah, I pull it off. That's
the best kind of bit where it's like you can kind of play off like it's a bit, but you still look good.
That's my whole life.
It's kind of like sexy Halloween costumes where it's like, oh, I'm a sexy cat, but it's like, well, okay, whatever, that's fine.
You actually are a cat.
Right.
What are you going to be for Halloween? Or do you not want to ruin the surprise?
A sexy cat. I hate to do it 3 years running, but here we are. I don't know yet. I really don't know yet, and it's kind of stressing me out.
You could wear the same costume you did last year, but just be the lead singer from Smash Mouth instead of Guy Fieri.
That's pretty funny. Maybe every year I'll just be a slightly better version of Guy Fieri. And
Or also you could probably do also the lead singer of The Offspring falls into that same category.
I feel like a lot of lead singers of like alt bands, like fake alt bands.
Speaking of
post alt, I don't even know what that would be.
Speaking of The Offspring, I listened to Americana the other day at work.
Yeah,
it's fucking good.
I was listening to a little bit of that last night actually. The Kids Aren't All Right. I was listening to.
Like I don't think it's actually good, but I was listening and I was like, hell yeah. The kids aren't all right, baby. And I still, because that was one of the first CDs I owned, so I still remembered like, welcome to Americana. Please make your selection followed by the pound. You don't remember that?
No, I never listened to the album.
And then
That's
after,
cool. I like when CDs do that.
either like before or after Pretty Fly for a White Guy, like an old woman comes on and says, now that's something everyone can enjoy.
It's just good old fashioned 1998 fun.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. I think Blink is actually good though. Like I don't think The Offspring is good, but it's fun and I'll listen to it forever until I die. But I feel like Blink is good.
Yeah, a couple of their albums for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can make the case. Yeah. I don't know.
You don't agree?
I don't know if everyone would agree with you. I would.
Oh, sure.
Obviously, I do.
Well, yeah, I don't think any. Right.
Is there anything that's like objectively good? You know what I mean?
The Beatles feels like, but there are people that don't like the Beatles.
Right.
But I feel like they're as close as you're gonna get to being like objectively good.
Yeah.
Or maybe Led Zeppelin, but I feel like the Beatles are much less divisive.
Divisive.
You don't
Aluminium.
Right?
I don't know. I think you're right.
But they're the two closest. Michael Jackson, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe Michael Jackson. Maybe. Maybe a couple of his songs.
I mean, the whole Thriller album.
Yeah. Just the Vincent Price bridge of Thriller, I think everyone can agree, is probably the best song.
Haunts and goblins come to y'all's neighborhood.
Does it say y'all's?
Yeah.
That's great.
I forget how it actually goes, but the funk of 40,000 years. I wish I could do a Vincent Price.
Alibaba and the 40 Thieves. That's not a Vincent Price. I wasn't. Alibaba and the 40 Thieves.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. The Spooks and Spiders.
Spooks and Spiders.
I feel we're kind of just doing like that guy from the Match Game.
Paul Lynde. Oh, well, what? Hold on. What's like something that Paul Lynde would say?
Well, I guess you're a real firecracker.
Some pig.
Yeah, a smorgasbord.
A smorgasbord.
Oh, look, I found a dryer lint in the... No. You're wearing that shirt.
No, that was
He's smoking a pipe, and what am I doing? Am I doing?
That was Fred Schneider. Which I do a fucking killer Fred Schneider.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna do it now.
that's fun.
No, I will.
Laundry in the basket.
Sign says, "Stay away, fool, 'cause love rules at the Love Shack."
That's not bad.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of that.
Yeah, I'm glad that we've figured out that like 5 or 6 people all kind of fall in the same sort of like vocal pattern, so we can just throw them out whenever we want.
I had a math teacher in high school who talked not that much like Kermit the Frog, but enough where I could just do Kermit the Frog.
and people would be like, "Oh, it's Mr.
Ebert," who was fucking dope.
Yeah.
And
Ebert the Frog here.
Yeah. So then so I was in IB, so we did all stupid, goofy shit. And for our IB banquet, we did, because he was super into Star Wars too. Okay. So we did a lightsaber fight, like on stage.
Sounds lame.
And I was pretending to be Mr. So it was like, a skit, and I was Mr. Ebert. Sure. Because he would use his lightsaber when he would teach. He had a Force FX lightsaber, and when we were doing like asymptotes, there'd be like a sine wave, and he'd move it along, and he'd be like, it's tangent to whatever.
Wow. Okay. Great. Nerdfest 2K3.
So whatever, we fought each other, and it was dope. That's the end of the story. But I just
did you like do his voice too?
Yeah. I was like, no, I am the real Mr. Ebert.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
And it was great. It was a blast.
Only a master of evil, Darth.
Darth.
Yeah, I hate that he says Darth. That's the worst.
Yeah.
Strike me down and I'll become more powerful than you could ever imagine.
Yay!
Oh boy.
Waka waka.
Go to Dagobah. I'm not even doing Kermit anymore. I've completely lost it.
Go. Does Frank Oz do the voice of Kermit?
Oh wow, I don't know. Probably.
I can't do a Yoda.
Sounds like you could.
To Dagobah you must go.
That's pretty good. That's pretty
good. It feels bad. I don't know.
Because you're making fun of Yoda Americans.
No, it just feels like a bad impression.
Okay. Well, you're pretty. You're right there. Judge me by my size. I don't know.
Gonzo the Great.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I can only say that though.
Ooh, horky borky bork.
Nailed it.
Yeah, that's my Gonzo.
And I can do Miss Piggy going, hi-ya!
That's pretty, yeah.
Ooh. Hi-ya! Oh, damn, dude. That was fucking on the money.
Kermit.
Oh, shit.
I'm just doing Vincent Price.
When are we going to do a podcast as Kermit and Miss Piggy?
Oh, God. No, the worst. I would have listened to like 10 episodes.
10 episodes of it? That's it, though. That's it. I'll give you the first season. I listened to the first season. So the last state we had was Montana. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, thank God, because I could barely hold on this Miss Piggy.
Hi-ho, everyone. Welcome to Dilettante Bal. I'm Johnny O'Mara.
And
And
I'm Officer O'Malley.
I'm Miss Piggy. What are you doing over there, Kermit?
Oh, truth and Begora.
Montana was the last state.
Yep.
What do you think's next? I think it's Oklahoma.
Wyoming. I'm going to lose my mind.
Whoa. Washington.
Gosh, dang it.
Have we already gotten Wyoming? No.
Oh, I would love that. I'm just like, Delaware.
Washington. Montana. November 8th, 1889. Washington, November 11th,
Oh my
1889.
gosh, dude.
They're,
Wheeling and dealing.
yeah. We'll take it. We'll take it.
Yeah, like, what do you got? Washington,
Man.
huh? Man, I bet Washington is such a great state.
Their flag is fucking rad as hell.
Whoa!
No way.
Oh, that's really funny.
The color, too.
Yeah,
It's a teal flag,
Yes, for sure.
a gold seal with a blue interior, and just George motherfucking Washington.
Yeah, just his face just staring out at you like, yeah, you know what's up.
Damn it, that's cool as hell.
And you know that, like, when they made the state, they like, you know, like, what the 42nd or whatever? So, like, I don't know. I'd love to name our state Washington, but someone's already taken it, I'm sure. Wait, no one has? No one's taken Washington.
Wait, let me double check. Wisconsin? No. Wyoming? That's not one yet. No.
That's not one yet.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
We're going to take Washington. We take Washington.
Dibs.
Yeah.
And then Wyoming's like, fuck, no. Wyoming? Okay.
Oh, God.
Well, we can't name our state Washington. What should we name it? Wyoming.
Oh, man.
And the seal is just the middle of the flag.
More
And
the
it's,
same.
and it's like comic book style, too.
Yeah, like stippled or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
Oh, so
great.
great. I would love to go to Washington. I bet
would
it's
too.
amazing.
I bet so, too. It's got Seattle.
Grunge. Nicknames. The Evergreen State. Unofficial. Motto. Al-Key. What? Al-Key. Hyphenated or Al-Key one word. By and by. Like, does Al-Key mean by and by in Chinook jargon, which feels very offensive? Oh, yeah. That blabbering that those Chinooks do.
Yeah, it's like urban lingo.
Like, or isn't there some baseball team and their mascot's like Chief Wahoo?
Yeah, I think it's the
like
Cleveland Indians.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ugh. That's what that feels like.
Yeah, it's pretty, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what that means.
And we'll never know. Official language, none. Nice.
Okay.
De facto English, obviously. Washingtonian.
That's pretty good.
Capital?
It's Seattle.
Olympia.
Oh, okay. That's sure.
Largest city, Seattle. Area ranked 18th. Not bad.
Yeah,
Up in the mix.
that's
Population 13th.
Wow. Okay.
Highest point, Mount Rainier.
Sure.
Lowest point, Pacific Ocean.
Yeah, okay.
Before statehood, Washington Territory. All right. Abbreviation, WA. Website, wa.gov. State symbols. Amphibian. Pacific chorus frog.
Okay, that sounds fun.
Bird, American goldfinch.
Cool.
Fish, rainbow trout. Flower, rhododendron. Grass, blue bunch wheatgrass. You and everyone else, pal.
Yeah, really.
Insect, green darner.
I think it's a dragonfly.
That's what I think too. Mammal, Olympic marmot / orca.
Orca. Go with orca.
Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take that orca. Yeah, that's ours.
Killer whale? Yeah.
Tree, western hemlock. All
Okay,
right.
sure. The thing that killed Socrates.
Dance, square dance.
Whatever. Who cares?
Food, apple. Gemstone. Come on, petrified wood. You're killing me. What is this, a
Yeah.
Dakota? You're better than this.
You're a Washington.
State ship, Lady Washington.
Okay, not sure
I
what
guess. State soil, Tokel. Song, Washington, my home. Tartan, Washington State tartan.
that. All right, we got the third state with a tartan.
State vegetable, sweet onion.
Okay, sure, I guess.
State sub, sweet onion chicken teriyaki. That's not true. Oh, their state route marker?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Just Washington silhouette.
Yeah, I like that.
Damn. This is great.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not mad at Washington.
No. Washington is a state in the Pacific Northwest region of the United States, located north of Oregon, west of Idaho, and south of the Canadian province of British Columbia.
You know, the people from Oregon definitely say Oregon.
I don't care.
Just so you know.
Oregon?
Mm-hmm.
Oregon.
Oregon. I learned that recently.
Check out my liver. That's a mighty fine organ.
Yeah, exactly. That's the mnemonic device you use.
Where'd you find that out?
Listening to another podcast where someone said Oregon, and the audience was like, "Geez, this idiot," because he was like in Portland.
Fuck them.
Yeah. Well, what are you gonna do?
I also say caramel. You think people in the tiny town in California are gonna be mad at me?
Mount Caramel.
Sorry, Clint Eastwood.
Does he live
He
there?
was like the mayor or something of
Oh,
Caramel.
okay.
Yeah.
Weird.
I've been there. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
They can fuck off. Named after. Oh.
Is it like a Chinook word?
I think it's Washington. The Chinook. It's some Chinook jargon. We just made it up. It sounds Chinooky. George Washington, the first president of the United States.
Yeah.
It was made of the western part of the Washington Territory, which had been ceded by Britain in 1846 by the Oregon Treaty as a settlement of the Oregon boundary dispute. It was admitted to the Union as the 42nd state in 1889. The state of Washington is often referred to as Washington State or the state of Washington to distinguish it from Washington, D.C., the capital of the United States. I think that Washington State should be allowed to just be called Washington.
Sure.
If you say Washington, you should assume the state, and you must say Washington, D.C.
I think that's fair.
Because District of Columbia means nothing. It's not like a thing.
To this day, I don't even know what it means or what it is.
Me
I don't think
neither.
anyone
No
does.
clue.
I think it's purposely obscured so that we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That's how that's how the people in power keep us not in power.
Mm-hmm. You know, the I'm sure I've said this 100 times, and I've said that I've said something 100 times, 1,000 times, but the license plates in Washington, D.C. say taxation without representation.
Right.
Because they
get taxed and
they don't have a representative. Yeah.
Yeah, well.
And technically, the Washington government falls under federal jurisdiction, but Congress or whatever was like, we'll give you guys a mayor. So Congress had to grant them like a city government, but they could take it away at any time.
What?
Yeah.
I don't understand how that works at all.
I mean, me neither, because it's not like a real... It doesn't fucking matter.
The oligarchy.
Washington is the 18th largest and 13th most populous state. Approximately 60% of Washington's residents live in the Seattle metropolitan area. Damn.
Wow.
The center of transportation, business, and industry along the Puget Sound region of the Salish Sea. It's a little salty, the Salish Sea.
Salish.
And
how many vampires live there total? Like percentage-wise? Like how many vampires make up?
Confirmed?
I mean, during according to the last census.
Well, let's see. You've got Edward, obviously,
Yeah.
Emmett, Alice, Carlisle, Esme, and there's one more, and I forget her name.
Tabitha.
No,
Samantha.
she was a witch. She was also a witch. What is the last?
Buffy?
No, she was a vampire slayer.
Angel?
No, he's a mind freak. Chris Angel, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I meant. Yeah. Anytime I say Angel, just assume I mean Chris Angel.
Right,
Yeah.
and then you would have to make the distinction otherwise.
Exactly. You know what my favorite baseball team is, by the way?
The Angels in the outfield?
Yeah, the Chris Angels in the outfield. It's my favorite movie.
Fuck, that's really funny.
My favorite movie, Chris Angels with Dirty Souls, or whatever. What was that movie?
The fake movie from Home Alone?
Yeah.
My favorite movie is Michael. It's John Travolta stars as the
Arc Chris Angel. It's pretty good.
Oh, brother. What was I saying? Oh, this last fucking vampire. Maybe there wasn't one. There had to be
Was it
one.
Mimi?
It was not Mimi. She is a cantankerous coworker of Drew Carey. She wears a lot of makeup.
Yeah.
Okay. Alice, Emmett. Was there...
Donna Blitzen, Comet Cupid, Dasha
Okay,
Dancer.
if you're listening and you know the names of all of the vampires in the they had their coven had a name too. Maybe it might be the Olympic coven.
Because they're in Olympia.
No, they're in Forks. But because then there's the oh man, it's been so long since I've read them.
We're talking about Twilight.
Oh, what are...
I'm talking about Twilight. What are you talking about my journal?
Oh, this makes me so mad.
Yeah, it makes me mad that you know any of it.
Oh, well, whatever. If you know the names of all of the vampires in the Cullen family, tweet us at Dilettante Bal, DilettanteBall, hashtag Team Jacob. Because even though he's not a vampire, I was Team Jacob.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, this is going to make me so mad.
Yeah. Well, sorry, buddy.
Alice. I already said Alice.
Literally wish I never would have brought it up.
Motherfuck. Oh, well.
When does that last movie come out?
Done came out, dog.
Yeah. Like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still waiting.
It's on in demand probably somewhere.
I don't accept that ending. I need a whole new... When's the next Twilight book coming out?
I feel like I read a thing, and I read a headline, so it very well could have been a fake headline, because I didn't care to, look into it. But I know she had planned to do this before, but rewrite it from Edward's perspective, the whole series.
Oh, that's kind of interesting.
And then she scrapped it because someone leaked a bunch of it online, and she's like, "Well, I don't want to do it anymore."
Oh, come on.
But I've read a headline that made it seem like she was doing it again.
Okay.
But I could be wrong. It could be fake.
Tarantino threw the exact same hissy fit whenever someone leaked some the script to The Hateful Eight, like 2 or 3 years ago or whatever, and that's coming out now. So who cares?
Yeah.
So what else are you doing? Like, you don't have any other income coming in.
Well, and it's like, it's not going to make the movie any less bad or any less good. It's not going to make you enjoy making it less, or it shouldn't.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know. What were we talking about?
I'm talking about vampires.
Right.
Seattle. You ever been to Seattle? You ever been to Washington?
No.
I'd love to.
I would love to as well. We're thinking about going
Christmas coming up.
next year.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like next month. I was like, what?
No. We're going to Massachusetts next week, which is pretty exciting.
That's fancy, dude.
Gonna go to Salem, do a fucking spooky ass tour.
That'll be cool.
The weekend before Halloween.
Yeah. You should watch The Crucible.
I love The Crucible.
You know,
oh my gosh.
I mean, you probably do. It's a metaphor.
Yeah, for witches.
For what? Yep.
The Crucible's dope as hell.
Yes.
And when I was in high school, I had this book called...
It's called The Crucible.
Yeah, but it was written really weird, and it would say the person's name who was going to talk, and then it would say what they would say, and there was no exposition. It was just words. And then sometimes things would be in parentheses, like Goody Proctor picks up a mug. And I was like, what?
It's my favorite part of the book. The mug scene where it's 10 minutes of her just, describing the mug to herself. And it's an allegory for warm liquid. This cup is like the liquid it holds.
But I had this book called You Can Trust... It was from the 50s. You Can Trust the Communists. Then the next line, to be communists.
Oh man, what I would give.
It's like one of the... It's like a scare book to...
Right.
It's crazy because being afraid of communism...
Doesn't make any sense at all.
Well, yeah, but it was still a thing. There was an episode of Seinfeld where Elaine is dating a communist, and it's like a big deal. And people are like weirded out by it.
It's so weird to know that the internet changed everything, because now it's like, hey, government, what the fuck are you talking? Like, now I'm going to actually for real.
Here we go.
Like Donald Trump. Are you serious?
Oh boy.
It's a charade. It's a charade. It's not real. Like, the government's like, hell, and the government, like wherever that means. It's all like, it's political theater. It's political theater. You know what I mean?
Kabuki.
It's kabuki theater. So before it was like communism, that's not a threat to anybody. It doesn't mean anything.
Sure.
But no one knew any better. It was 1950, and it was like, yeah, we trust the government. Like, sure, why not? But now it's like, what is happening? What are you guys doing? Like, it's all more subtle.
So Donald Trump is a communist.
He's a communist. Yeah, that's all I'm trying to say.
What if though?
That he was a communist?
No. What if he wins?
Oh yeah, that kind of scares me a little bit.
I
worry about how other countries will perceive us.
I don't think he will.
I don't think so either. But I'm very interested to see how the next year goes.
It's there's some term like a very I have a morbid curiosity.
Sure.
Like
a what if scenario. You'd love to see what would happen.
I'd be like 40% okay with it. Just to ride it out.
40%.
Just to ride it out.
Sounds about right. Like, overall, I'd be like, this is the worst.
But
it's like, well, we got it, so let's see what happens.
Right. Like,
oh god,
who would he even? I mean,
I feel like that'd be like either really bad or really good for us. Like you and I.
Sure.
Like we rocket to fame because it's like, well, everything's shitty, so let's see what these guys have to say about anything.
Were people saying this before Ronald Reagan became president?
No one said anything about anything until until 2001. September 12th, 2001. That's when people's eyes got opened.
Right, because they all, thanks to Glenn Beck and the 9/12 Project, right. Where he wants the entire country to behave as true Americans and true patriots, helping each other out the exact way that they did on September 12th, 2001.
Mm-hmm.
I was a big, not
You're a big Beckhead
fan. Yeah, which was very confusing because people kept
Oh,
being like,
I
well,
love
listen to this album, Odelay.
Yeah,
And I was like,
say-
no,
I hate Odelay.
I'm just trying to invest my money in gold.
Give Glenn Beck 2 turntables and a microphone, please.
Oh, Jesus. I loved his show when it was on. I loved it.
Oh, because it was insane.
He's fucking bonkers.
Yeah, sure.
Oh my God. It was amazing. It was perfect. It was perfect. So anyway, look up the 9/12 Project. It's something that I'm really passionate about.
Is that real?
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
I was not making that up at all.
That's
Like
awesome.
every single thing that I said was like truly what he said. Yeah.
That's great. That's really great.
Yeah, it's what our founding fathers would have wanted.
Yeah.
Buy a gun. Buy 2 guns.
One for each hand.
Shoot your own hands.
Just like Jesus, you have the holes in your hand to remind you of the sacrifice.
of September 11th. and don't get gay married. I think if you can take away 3 things from our podcast, it's buy guns, don't get gay married, and 9/11 was an inside job.
Smell you later.
Note to me while editing, cut everything before this.
This has been a Peaches and Hot Sauce presentation.
Peaches. Hot sauce. 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 It's your peaches.